I am asking everyone who watched my videos to like and subscribe, and thank you for the support. Today, I will discuss P. Diddy's legal issues in the past 2 years. P. Diddy has been sued more than 5 times. He has had a history of legal problems throughout his career, but nothing as explosive as the case with Cassie. Cassie sued P. Diddy on November 16th, accusing him of assault and abuse that began when she was only 19 years old. The R&B singer, who was once signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Records, alleges sex trafficking, human trafficking, sexual battery, sexual assault, and gender-motivated violence, among other charges. The court filing claims that his controlling behavior began when she met him in 2005. After she signed a deal with Diddy's record label the following year, he allegedly took complete control over her life, including her apartment, car, clothing, and even her medical records, to keep her under his control. In Cassie's lawsuit, it is stated that she was not allowed to date anyone. During one incident, he targeted rapper Kid Cudi because Cassie was in a relationship with the rapper. Just one day after Cassie filed the lawsuit, Diddy settled out of court with her. As more information came to light, multiple accusers came forward detailing their sexual assault allegations against Diddy in the months following Cassie's lawsuit. Federal agents got involved on March 25th with Homeland Security investigations, raiding Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami properties in connection to an alleged Sextra *** King case involving him. A previously unseen surveillance video emerged on May 17th. The footage obtained by CNN shows Diddy physically assaulting Cassie in a hotel room in 2016. 2 days later, on Instagram, he said he was truly sorry for attacking Cassie. Singer Dawn Richard from the band Danity Kane has filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, accusing him of manipulation, terrorization, and sexual abuse. The group signed with Combs' Bad Boy Records, releasing 3 studio albums before disbanding in 2009. Richard later joined Combs' trio, Diddy, Dirty Money, and reunited with some original Danity Kane members to release another album in 2013. Reports indicate that Richard claimed she was manipulated by Combs, who promised to help further her music career in exchange for her compliance. Sean Diddy Combs made headlines in September 2023 when he filed a lawsuit against Diageo, the multinational beverage company behind brands like Ciroc and DeLeon Tequila, seeking $100 million in damages. Combs has long been associated with Ciroc Vodka, and the partnership between his company, Combs Enterprises, and Diageo was instrumental in turning the brand into a global success. The lawsuit stemmed from claims that Diageo was neglecting and mismanaging the DeLeon Tequila brand, which Combs co-owns, in comparison to other brands in their portfolio. Combs accused Diageo of racial discrimination, alleging that the company prioritized brands that appealed to a predominantly white audience and downplayed brands that appealed to African American and minority communities. The suit also claimed that Diageo failed to live up to the marketing and distribution commitments for DeLeon that were part of their joint venture. Combs argued that the neglect led to lost profits and harmed the potential of DeLeon, which was positioned to be a premium tequila brand but did not receive the necessary support from Diageo. This legal battle highlights the complexities of celebrity brand partnerships, particularly when they involve high-stakes business ventures that intersect with issues of race and representation. The lawsuit demanded that Diageo pay $100 million in damages and fix the alleged inequities in their business practices. In a romantic partnership, Diddy and his close associates purportedly exerted full control over various aspects of Cassie's life. Allegations in a lawsuit suggest that individuals in the proximity of the Bad Boy Records founder chose to overlook instances of physical abuse. The legal filing attests that while Mr. Combs' staff and employees purportedly witnessed these acts of violence, they refrained from confronting their intimidating and aggressive employer. Cassie indicated that she refrained from engaging law enforcement due to concerns that it might provide Diddy with an alibi to inflict harm. In response to the recent court order, the attorney representing Combs, Mark Agnifilo, underscored Cardillo-Smith's criminal record and propensity for litigation in a statement made public on Tuesday. Agnifilo stated, "This individual is a convicted felon and sexual predator, having been convicted on 14 counts of sexual assault and kidnapping over the past 26 years. He further remarked, "Mr. Combs is unaware of him, let alone having been served with any lawsuit. We anticipate a swift dismissal of this judgment." Cardillo-Smith is described as a self-taught student of civil and criminal statutes and renowned for his extensive history of litigating against the judicial system with multiple civil lawsuits. According to legal documentation, between 2020 and 2024, Cardillo-Smith has been listed as a plaintiff in over 30 civil lawsuits, some of which pertain to prisoner rights. Before initiating legal action against Combs, Cardillo-Smith had been subject to sentencing 3 times in Minnesota criminal court, on each occasion following a plea agreement or no contest plea. His charges range from third-degree criminal sexual conduct to kidnapping and first-degree criminal sexual conduct during the commission of a felony. His most recent sentence, imposed in May 2019, warrants a term of 17.5 to 35 years of imprisonment. This is P. Diddy's past catching up to him, and he will continue to get a lawsuit cause of the disgraceful things he has done to people in his past. 5 of the offenses occurred in September and October 1997, the same year as the alleged incident with Combs. The inmate database says Cardillo-Smith will be released in July 2036 at the earliest and, at the latest, in May 2086, when he will be 113 years old. A representative for Combs did not immediately respond to the Times' request for comment Friday. The Times was unable to contact Cardillo-Smith, who filed his case against Combs without an attorney. Combs' legal team also filed a motion to dissolve a temporary restraining order Cardillo-Smith requested in August against the embattled entrepreneur. A hearing for the motion is set for Monday. Amid the Michigan case, Combs faced even more legal backlash this week when Danity Kane singer Dawn Richards sued him for sexual assault. Her lawsuit also accuses Combs of harassment and inhumane treatment. Singer and ex-girlfriend Cassandra Cassie Ventura and producer Lil Rod Jones have also taken Combs to court in the past year. Sean Diddy Combs recently had a significant legal development in a $100 million lawsuit brought against him by Derek Lee Cardello Smith, a Michigan inmate. Cardello Smith claimed that Diddy drugged and sexually assaulted him at a 1997 party. After Diddy failed to respond to the lawsuit, a Michigan court initially issued a default judgment of $100 million in favor of Cardello Smith. The lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs by a producer, filed in early 2024, centers around claims of sexual misconduct and coercion. The producer alleges that Diddy forced him into compromising situations, including inappropriate and non-consensual sexual acts, under the disguise of maintaining a professional relationship. These acts were said to involve the use of sex workers, as well as participation in parties and events where Diddy allegedly pressured individuals into unwanted activities. The lawsuit is part of a larger string of allegations facing Diddy, with accusations dating back years that involve exploitation, sexual assault, and other misconduct. The producer claims that Diddy used his position of power in the music industry to manipulate and control those working with or for him, using coercion to silence any objections or resistance. This case adds to the growing number of legal challenges.
We love you.
Happy Sunday. Fuck yeah. To you too.
Go straight home and get some sleep, y'all.
Going straight to bed.
Which also includes
No hitting the clubs, y'all.
sex trafficking and racketeering, complicating his legal battles further. The producer is seeking damages for the emotional, psychological, and professional harm caused by Diddy's actions. I will add Diddy charges as well, like the video. Another woman sued in December, claiming she was sex trafficked and gang raped by Mr. Combs, former Bad Boy Records president Harve Pierre, and another man in 2003 when she was 17. The star was arrested in a Manhattan hotel room after a grand jury indictment in an appearance at the U.S. District Court in New York. Mr. Combs was charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution.
They be having these big-ass mansion parties, and the mansion party...
No homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say?
It got really crazy that time. We was upstairs and he had we were in his closet and he pushed me and I fell to the ground and
Everybody moves out, just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. Doing what I do best.
Oh, shit! Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Got the camera!
All right, okay. First of all, I know it looks bad with me running into the camera, okay? It was Puffy's party. He's called me, said, Kev, can you host a party with me? I said, yeah, dude, I said I'd do it. He said, look, we creating this little sexy scene in the bathroom. I was like, oh, that's gonna be hot. I'm promoting the party. I'm like, yeah, man, this is a nice event. You see, we up here in the tub. First of all, if somebody's hair is on fire, it's a panic. Yo, your hair. It should be crazy. This is all I heard. I heard, yo, your hair's on fire. I turned around, I saw it, I was like, oh! The flame grew, it was like somebody threw gasoline on it. So my first instinct was to save myself. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to die. Weaves are the most flammable thing out. Okay? A weave, if there had been another girl next to it with a weave, that thing would have caught faster than the forest fire. So I just said, let me save myself.